So when I came to Delhi, first day I lost. I went outside to buy something. One of my relatives, he told me a bit day before about the market, from where we have to get milk, from where we have to get like sugar and other stuff. So okay, we went there. I went there alone, but fortunately, it was somewhere 2009 or somewhere maybe September, July or September. So my father came with me, and there was a time new people got new phones like a Nokia at that time, Nokia cell phones. So my father had one. He gave me. He knew about me. Maybe something happened, and he can call. I went outside and I lost. I didn't know about the city. I was just staying in a quiet place. I've never seen those big buildings. Nothing. I was just staying at a small place, and with my family, that was my world. I didn't know that many people, and we were like, as I told, like I used to go to school by just climbing those mountains every day, and I used to think at that time, if I have come this far, please make my day special, successful. I learned something today. Whenever I usually go to school at that time, so I used to pray that kind of thing. And I never thought that one day I will be here and present in front of you. I never thought that, to be honest. Never, because I didn't grow up in these kind of situations. Here you have everything. I didn't have these many things. I struggled a lot. It's not a time to say these things, but yeah, everyone has struggled in life. But I did. I didn't have a good place to live in the city. When I started working, when did I my bachelor's in hospitality management? I did my industrial training, as we here call, what do you call for that? Internship from a hotel. That was a pure vegetarian 5-star hotel in Delhi, Cyberpark, just close to Uttar Pradesh. So I did my bachelor's degree in that hotel, or industrial training in that hotel, and I used to prepare 25 bathrooms every day. 25 bathrooms, neat and clean. You don't need any dust. Supervisor used to turn off all those lights and then use a flashlight to see those dust if there is any. So I used to work that kind of thing. There was a time somewhere in April and May, the temperature was somewhere 48 degrees Celsius. 48 degrees Celsius in Delhi. So that's very hard. I scrubbed the parking tiles of that hotel in 2012.
104 Fahrenheit.
48 degrees Celsius. Even the supervisor who was just supervising me, he was having an umbrella, and I was just cleaning the tiles on that parking lot. Why? I didn't have money. A day before, my brother was working somewhere in Punjab. That's another state of India. He was working there, so he was going home. Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, the Himalayan state. He was going home. I said, I don't have money. He said, just come to that place. There was a particular bus stand. Come there. I will give you some money. So it was almost, I had done my job. It was somewhere 4:30 in the evening. I said, my supervisor, I have to go to get some money. I don't have. He said, no, you have to stay here. I had to go. I didn't have money. I worked whole day from the 7 to 4:30. I could do more, but that was a time to get money, I went to my brother, and then next day they gave me that punishment. I worked, I cleaned those parking lot tiles in that temperature. And not only that, that hotel has a glass building, that's totally glass, glass building. So you can see that's a 16th floor building. 16th floor building. So that has a stairs. Those comes from all over the top to down. We can see through the window, the glass windows. The green scrubber we use to clean things at home, bathroom or somewhere. I clean those stairs from that hotel, from on top to the lower basement.
And 104 with glass.
Now I go to that place. I see that hotel. That came in my route. I think like I have gone through this way. So this was my hard time. I was working in Punjab. I did my internship from that hotel. Later I went to Punjab. I don't come. My father used to, we don't have that much facilities, that much money. My father used to make houses for people, stone houses. There was no usually use bricks or something like they have stone. They cut, they give a shape, and then they fix it, and then that is how the houses are made. So my father used to do that thing, and that is how we grew up. So he did that thing, and I was trying to not to pressure him to give me money. I was just trying. I did my part-time jobs in small street restaurant during that time, my college time. So I came from that. So when after finishing my internship, I went to Punjab, and I was not sure where I'm gonna stay. That's a different state, and as I mentioned you before, like first day I lost in Delhi. Later on, my father and other people, they found me because of the phone. But that took them 2 to 3 hours. Because I didn't know where I've gone. I didn't know. I was just thinking like, oh, this is this way. No, I didn't. Everything was same. Large buildings, and I don't know where to go. And then after some time, they call like, there is a trademark or something, the board anywhere. I told them this. After 2-3 hours, they were able to find me. But when I went to Punjab, I had some little confidence at that time because I had spent almost 2-3 years in Delhi. I went to Punjab. I didn't have that much money. I worked in a hotel. I got my job training from that hotel. So I worked in that hotel, and I was working in a bakery and pastry. So there was a guy who was from the same place I belong to. So he said like, where are you gonna stay? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Because they have a hotel, so there is a bunker, you can stay in the hotel. But I said, until I find something, I can stay here. He said, come with me. So he was, or maybe he was also similar to me, similar situation. So he took me with him, and there was 3 people. We were living in a room.
Oh, jeez.
We were living in a room, and I didn't have anything to just put on the floor. Yeah, that's true. I'm not telling a ChatGPT story or something like that. That's my story, and I'm going to explain that thing in my book as well. So that maybe someone from that place, they read that, they learn something. They have kind of, something come from inside, they can do that. I never thought that I would be explaining these kind of things in front of you right now. So I used to stay at that kind of things. Later on, I bought a mattress. That was not that kind of mattress we have here. That was a small, like a thin mattress. Okay. You can say blanket. Yeah, that's a mattress. So I bought that thing, and whenever there was a rain, they don't have good water supply. So water comes up. And the water used to come to my room. And everything vanished. And then I had to dry that thing and this. But later on, I worked, I learned things. I went to a very good hotel. They gave me a place to stay. They give me a everyday drop and pick up. And they paid me a good salary. They gave me very good opportunities. I used to stay in a 5-star luxurious hotel in Delhi for a week after that time. So I learned something, I got that job, and later on when I came here, I said, the visa officer was telling me like, why you are going to that place? It's a small restaurant, you are working with a good company here. I said it was my dream, because they know about, they usually visit those places, the Oberoi hotels, that's called Oberoi hotels in India. So that's a very famous and luxurious hotel brand in India. So I used to work for them. So they usually send me to other hotels to learn something, whatever I know, to teach them. That way, I'm talking to you, it's somewhere in 2015-16. So there was a time when I was in the Oberoi Gurgaon. That's you can say that's the very big city in Delhi after Delhi or Bombay. It's Gurgaon called. That's the IT hub, you can say, in India right now. So I visited there, and there were so many chefs from across the globe. One of the chefs went from here in Chicago. His name is some Paul or something. He was a bakery gold medalist. Baker. He was a baker. He has his own shop in Chicago somewhere. I talked to him later on. So he went there to teach how to make breads, croissant, Danish pastry. He was there, and similar kind of chefs came from other places, Switzerland. The chocolates came from the Switzerland to teach us the modern techniques. So after these kind of things, I went that place, and today I'm here.
Wow.
Sorry, I took a lot of time.